So I needed a little bit of tool storage and organization in the shop. So I picked up this Arebos tool cart. There's a couple different versions of them on Amazon. Some have all drawers, and the one I picked up has 4 drawers and a larger storage bin on the bottom. And then of course they make some larger ones too. So, is it worth it or not? Let's take a look. Let's get it put together and see. Okay, been using the cart for about a week, and there is one thing that I want to point out about this. Now, I don't know if it's generally all of their stuff, but mine seems to have been a little bent on the bottom. So when I roll it, it seems to wobble on this back wheel. And I can see a little bit of bending down there. And the solution I came up with, let me make sure you're going to be able to see that on the camera. I picked up some washers. And I tried one at first, and then when I put 2 in, it stays pretty stable. But like right now, that caster is kind of off the ground. Got tools in it, so I gotta be careful it doesn't fall. See, now with that, it stays stable for the most part. It doesn't wobble. So if you end up having one that's, I don't know, teeters a bit, let's get you some washers and slip it over. Now, the washers I used were these. This metric, of course, because I'm not in America anymore. So I guess if you do the conversion, or maybe you've got some laying around, but I used it and now it doesn't wobble. As far as overall impressions, I mean, it does what it says it's going to do. It holds tools. I mean, you can see the build quality. Their stickers not even staying on. Wasn't even centered on the metal. It's like they didn't even really try there. The drawers, they're a little wobbly, and there's not a huge amount of depth in them. Let's see, what do we get out of that? About 6 centimeters and, I don't know, tad over 2 inches depth on that one. And see, sometimes it doesn't go all the way in, so you have, it's like it's almost crooked. How this side is in, but this one is kind of sticking out. So I don't know if that was part of the damage. That's 6. Yeah, so they're about, I think they're all the same size drawers. And then of course, this guy here, I haven't even had a chance to put anything in. But I mean, it's a decent tool cart. Definitely have a use for it. Is it worth $130 that I paid for it? I don't know. I guess it's the cheapest I could find. So yeah, and it's really light grade. So if you're just a hobbyist like me, I guess I could say it would not be a bad purchase. I mean, overall, I mean, I'll get use out of it for what it's intended for. But make no mistake, this is not a heavy duty cart that you can beat up, because I mean, the metal's just not all that thick. So, you know, that's basically it. It's a tool cart.
I donate.